The British Army is entering a new era with the rollout of the Challenger 3 main battle tank.
The greatest superpowers in the world are competing to make the strongest, most advanced tank possible. And the tech they are coming up with is mind-blowing. Want to find out who is winning this competition? Let's find out. Number 10. Type 10 Hitomaru Shiki Sensha. The Type 10 is a fourth-generation tank serving as the main battle tank in the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force. Developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries to compete on the modern battlefield, it features advanced C4Y capabilities such as platoon-level automatic target recognition, target synchronization, and real-time vehicle telemetry. It is also equipped with nighttime and daytime cameras. The Type 10 comes equipped with a 120mm gun capable of firing NATO rounds. More importantly, the main gun can also fire Type 10 long armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding sabot rounds. These rounds can only be fired by this tank, since they are unique to its mounted gun. At maximum, the Type 10 can carry 36 rounds on board. Additionally, the faster autoloader allows the main gun to operate at a faster firing speed of 3.5 seconds per round. This also negates the need for a dedicated crew member for loading the main gun, reducing the overall crew count to just 3. That includes the captain, the gunner, and the driver. For the gunner, the Type 10 is equipped with a Type 74 7.62mm coaxial machine gun. There is also an M2 Browning .50 caliber machine gun mounted on a pintle mount on the roof of the tank that can be operated by the commander or fired remotely from inside. Both of these machine guns can fire NATO rounds, making them quite versatile. Lastly, the Type 10 has a smoke grenade launcher located in the cheek of the turret. Moving on to the armor, the Type 10 boasts a strong defensive capability capable of surviving long dart penetrator rounds. But what sets the Type 10 apart is its modularity. The armor has removable sections, allowing its weight and defense profile to be managed depending on the type of operation it is being used for. In its base configuration, the Type 10 weighs 40 tons, but when fully loaded, it can weigh as much as 48 tons, and this weight customization is essential for operations within Japan. The mountainous terrain requires the tanks to be highly mobile. The reduced weight means the Type 10 can navigate across 84% of Japan's bridges, unlike its heavier NATO counterparts. It can be deployed anywhere in Japan if the need arises. The reduced weight, in combination with the powerful 4-stroke diesel V8 engine, helps with quicker maneuvering. The engine has a continuously variable transmission box, allowing it to move at a speed of 43 miles per hour, both forward and backward. As a fourth-generation tank, the Type 10 can certainly stand its ground on any battlefield, but its unique design makes it especially suitable for warfare on the Japanese mainland. Number 9. Altay. The Altay is a fourth-generation battle tank developed by Turkey, designed by Otkar, and then developed by BMC with the assistance of Hyundai Rotem. Despite the 17 years of less than smooth development, including the change of the contractor, the Altay is expected to meet the 2025 deadline. The first units are going to be the T1 version of the tank, expected to be put into service by August. The design is based on the K2 Black Panther, but it isn't just a cheap copy. The Altay has taken design components from the K2 Black Panther and then improved upon them. The 55 caliber smoothbore gun comes with a thermal sleeve equipped with a gun stabilizer alongside a static muzzle reference system to measure the bending of the barrel. The T1 versions of the Altai will come equipped with DV27K engines made by Hyundai Doosan Infracore and SNT Dynamics. With 6 gears forward and 3 gears backwards, the Altai will be able to reach speeds of 40 miles per hour. The T2 and T3 are expected to have the same maximum speed, only they will be powered by a BMC Power Batu V12 engine. The armor of the Altai in the T1 versions is going to be a modified version of K2's Korean Special Armor Plate. It will have higher ballistic protection as well as an add-on reactive armor capable of protection against shaped charges. Adding a further layer of protection will be Altai's CBRN defense elements that would protect against nuclear, biological, and chemical attacks. The tank will be equipped with specialized sensors that will detect radiation and contaminants in the air for a quick response. The Altai is designed to be highly mobile. Its development focused on allowing for sharp-angled turns and sudden braking. And to make that possible, the tank has been outfitted with a track tension system that can adjust the tension of the tracks as needed. Despite being highly maneuverable, the Altai is not going to be too light, weighing in at 65 tons in total, which is quite suitable for the Turkish terrain. The T1 is going to be the baseline version of Altai, and it will not be serially mass-produced, whereas the T2 will be an improved version with better defense, higher situational awareness capabilities, and it will be serially produced. Last to come will be the T3 variant, which we know very little about since information about it has not been made public. But it is safe to say that it will be even more powerful than the T2, perhaps with better armament and defensive capabilities alongside an unmanned turret. Number 8. Leclerc XLR. The Leclerc XLR is a modernized version of the French Leclerc battle tank, turning a third-generation tank into a fourth-generation one. It has been developed by KNDS France, and it has all the capabilities you would expect in one of the world's leading tanks. The XLR features a Giat-1 20mm 52 caliber smoothbore as the main gun, with an additional capability of firing programmable ammunition. The XLR is equipped with an automatic loading system with a capacity of 22 rounds, reducing the crew size to just 3. In addition to the main gun, the XLR features 2 other secondary weapons, which can be remotely controlled through the weapon station. The XLR pulls ahead of its baseline version in terms of defense as well. The armor is modular, allowing for weight adjustment on the fly. This makes transportation much easier. Additionally, this tank is designed to protect against nuclear, biological, and chemical threats. It is also equipped with Galic's close-range defense protection system, as well as barrage anti-IED jammer to ensure survival in the modern battlefield. This beast can survive mines, RPGs, and explosives with ease. The wire cage at the back also helps protect against rocket-propelled grenades. But what stands out the most about the XLR is its modern capabilities. It has GPS-independent navigation systems, advanced network architecture, day and night operational capabilities, and a battle health monitoring system. In terms of mobility, the XLR is in a class of its own. The exceptional weight-to-power ratio of 24 horsepower per ton allows the tank to reach exceptional speeds. It can go as fast as 45 miles per hour, outmatching most other tanks in that category. And with hydropneumatic suspensions and an automatic transmission, the XLR is extremely maneuverable. The beauty of the Leclerc XLR lies in its cheaper cost. After all, France is simply turning its older Leclerc tanks, which are considered third generation, into much more advanced fourth-generation tanks. And this puts them on par with the most powerful MBTs in the world. The Leclerc, now 3 decades old, can keep on functioning up until the Franco-German main combat system of the future is developed and deployed in the year 2040, bridging a major technological gap in the country's warfare capabilities. Number 7. Type 99A. When China's Type 88 tanks were becoming outdated, they replaced them with the Type 99s. And the Type 99A is the most advanced and modernized version of that. The main armament of the tank is a 125 mm 50 caliber cannon equipped with a thermal sleeve and fume extractor. It can fire high explosive fragmentation rounds and armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds. Additionally, according to some sources, the Type 99A can also fire laser-guided missiles. With a muzzle velocity of 1,780 meters per second, this beast can demolish its target in a matter of seconds. Right below the cannon is the carousel automatic loader, capable of holding 22 rounds, with the total capacity of the tank coming to 41 rounds, and it can fire off those rounds at a rate of 8 rounds per minute. As for secondary armaments, the Type 99A has a 12.7 and a 7.62 mm machine guns. The tank has also been equipped with a ballistic computer, thermal imaging sight, and sensors to measure the weather. These improvements allow for precise fire even in adverse conditions. The Type 99A can be mounted with a reactive armor for extra protection against dual-charge explosives. Additionally, it is equipped with a nuclear biological chemical protection system. And to top it off, it has fire detection and suppression systems in place. And for protection against other threats like laser-guided missiles, the 99A has an active laser self-defense weapon. It detects when a laser hits the tank and then tries to counter it after alerting the crew. The installed jammer also helps prevent drone attacks from close range. The Type 99A has a maximum speed of around 50 miles per hour, much higher than most other tanks on this list. This makes it a real threat on the battlefield, as it can potentially outmaneuver most other tanks in its category. The Type 99A can navigate through almost any terrain. When equipped with its deep fording kit, it can wade through water as deep as 4.5 meters. And even on off-road terrain, this tank can achieve a speed of up to 37 miles per hour. This beast is one of the most versatile and powerful tanks in the world. But this next one has even the T-99A beat. Number 6. Type 90. The Type 90 is another tank built for the Japanese ground force by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries to replace the older Type 61. It boasts a Rheinmetall L-44 120mm smoothbore as its main cannon, capable of shooting both armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds and high-explosive anti-tank, fin-stabilized rounds. The main gun is loaded by a conveyor-based autoloader, allowing it to fire one round every 4 to 5 seconds. That is among the highest firing rates you can find on a tank in this class. Aside from the main gun, the Type 90 is also equipped with a Browning M2 machine gun and a 7.62 mm machine gun. But the real advantage of this tank lies in its small profile. The Type 90 is only 2.33 meters tall. That's much shorter than other powerful tanks like the Abrams or the Leopard. And the shorter height means it can stalk more easily in pits and ridges. Additionally, it means there is much less area to shoot, increasing survivability. But despite the short stature, the Type 90 is highly defended. It is equipped with modular ceramic and steel composite armor. And since it is modular, stronger or specialized armor can be installed before missions with ease. The Type 90 is powered by a Mitsubishi 10-cylinder 2-stroke cycle diesel engine, outputting 1,500 horsepower. That means it can travel at speeds of nearly 43.5 miles per hour. Combine that with the hydropneumatic suspension units that the Type 90 utilizes, and you have one of the best tanks in the world for operating in rough terrain. But the one problem with the Type 90 is its weight. At 50 tons, it can only navigate 65% of the bridges in Japan, making its transportation quite difficult. But when it comes to raw performance, this war machine is hard to beat. But these next tanks are up for that challenge. Number 5. Challenger 3. When the famous Challenger 2, one of the most advanced battle tanks ever built, started to fall behind when it came to tech, the British Army decided it needed an upgrade, and that's how the Challenger 3 was born. As a fourth-generation battle machine, these MBTs are equipped with the most cutting-edge warfare technology. The most significant change was the installation of a Rheinmetall L55A1, 120mm smoothbore gun, capable of firing NATO rounds. In the future, the Challenger 3 will instead be utilizing enhanced kinetic energy armor-piercing rounds, which are still in development. It is also capable of firing programmable multi-purpose rounds for specific use cases. But the new main gun wasn't the only change. The Challenger 3 comes equipped with day and night primary sights for the commander and the gunner, allowing operation in any weather. Additionally, both secondary armaments have been equipped with automatic target detection and acquisition sights, enhancing their lethality. And in terms of defense, the Challenger 2 was already in a class of its own. But Challenger 3 improves upon that by reinforcing the hull and the front and side turrets to increase survivability. This 66-ton tank has also been equipped with hydrogas suspension to improve mobility. Aside from all that, the Challenger 3 has also received communication tech upgrades, as well as increased electrical power for future upgrades, since this is probably not the last upgrade the Challenger series is getting. The Challenger 3 is only expected to keep Britain up to par with the most cutting-edge tanks from other major superpowers up until 2030. After that, it is expected to be further improved to stay in the game. Number 4. Leopard 2A7A1. The Leopard 2A7A1 is the top-of-the-line tank in the German army. For a country that has seen so much turmoil, the Germans certainly know how to build the best tank there is. The Leopard 2A7A1 comes equipped with a Rheinmetall 120mm L55 smoothbore gun, an upgrade over the base Leopard 2A tanks. This makes the 2A7A1 compatible with NATO rounds, including armor-piercing, high-explosive anti-tank, and programmable high-explosive rounds. Alongside the 120mm cannon, this tank also features a coaxial 7.62 MG3 machine gun. There is also an optional remote-controlled weapon station that can be equipped for increased crew safety. Alongside these, the Leopard 2A7A1 is also equipped with 4 smoke grenade dischargers located on each side of the turret gun. These help conceal the tank when being targeted or to make a quick escape out of a hairy situation. It is also equipped with the latest tech, including laser rangefinders, thermal imaging systems, and a sophisticated fire control system. Moving on to defense, this tank features modular armor made of tungsten, titanium, and ceramics. The unique armor type works exceptionally well against kinetic and chemical rounds. Aside from that, the Leopard 2A7A1 also has an active defense system called Trophy APS. This system detects incoming rounds using radar and destroys them before they can hit the tank. So even if an anti-tank guided missile or an RPG is fired at this tank, it will be countered quickly. Aside from all that, the Leopard 2A7A1 is highly mobile. It has a top speed of 43 miles per hour and a reverse top speed of around 17 miles per hour. Additionally, it has a hydropneumatic suspension system for a smoother ride over rough terrain, so even when fighting off-road, the turrets can aim with precision. There is also an auxiliary power unit that can provide power to critical systems even when the main engine is inoperable or turned off. The Leopard 2A7A1 is a marvel of German engineering, and it stands out as one of the most advanced tanks we have today. Number 3. K2 Black Panther. Designed by the Agency for Defense Development for the Korean Army, the K2 Black Panther, a fourth-generation main battle tank, is designed to be the best in every aspect. Let's start with its firepower. For the main gun, The Black Panther features a chrome-plated 120mm 55 caliber smoothbore gun, which is so precise that it can hit a 12-inch target from .62 miles away. It is also equipped with an autoloader much like the one in Leclerc, outputting 10 rounds per minute. Each round is marked with a barcode, allowing the automatic loader to mount the round that is most suitable for the mission. The primary ammunition used by this tank is self-sharpening for better penetration of an armored target. And the secondary ammunitions are multi-purpose chemical energy rounds that explode within the proximity of the target for maximum damage. Combine all that with the total hold capacity of 40 main armament rounds, and the Black Panther can annihilate any target in minutes, whether ground-based or aerial. And then we have the automotive capabilities of the Black Panther. The MBT features an automatic target detection and tracking system that can locate, track, and fire at targets without any human input with the help of the turret-mounted laser, rangefinder, and crosswind sensor. The K2 can even track targets and lead its shots even when it is maneuvering over rough terrain. And this has led to some interesting speculations. According to some sources, the K2 can operate with just 2 crew members or even 1 in emergencies. One can drive while the turret self-operates. Not only that, but the K2 has been equipped with the most cutting-edge tech, like an advanced gun stabilizer and trigger delay mechanism for improved accuracy and hit chance. But these extremely powerful offensive capabilities don't mean the K2 lacks in the Defense Department. It utilizes a modular armor design, allowing for quick armor replacement and the installation of more advanced armor in the future as it is developed. The K2 can have a thick steel armor set installed alongside ERA blocks for heavier protection. It can also be equipped with non-explosive reactive armor for special use cases. An overpressure system is installed within the hull that protects against chemical and biological weapons. The inside of the hull is lined with a neutron shielding liner to protect against nuclear radiation by blocking out neutron particles. The K2 is designed to survive the worst-case scenarios. Aside from physical defenses, the K2 also deployed active defense systems, including a radar warning receiver and a laser warning receiver. These alert the operator of any incoming homing radars or lasers. In response, the turret turns automatically in the direction of the signal for firing. It can also deploy smokescreen grenades to hide the tank within seconds. Now, let's talk about mobility. Even with all those features deployed, the K2 is surprisingly nimble. It can reach a top speed of 43 miles per hour on normal terrain and 31 miles per hour off-road. It can accelerate from 0 to 20 miles per hour in less than 8 seconds. And most importantly, it can climb slopes of up to 31 degrees easily, allowing for maneuverability on the roughest terrain. The K2 even has advanced snorkel capabilities, allowing it to operate on a battlefield with rivers. Everything about this tank is off the charts, making it one of the most powerful MBTs on the battlefield. Number 2. T-14 Armata. The T-14 Armata is one of the key components of Russia's ground-based operations, and for good reasons. It is a highly advanced, well-defended MBT with exceptional lethality. The T-14 Armata will be equipped with a new generation of 125mm 2A82-1M smoothbore gun, utilizing an automated loading system. The main gun can fire all kinds of rounds, including armor-piercing rounds, high-explosive shells, and anti-tank guided missiles. But it is with the Vacuum 1 rounds that its true lethality comes to light. With that round type, the 125mm gun can penetrate up to 1,000 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor from a distance. And in the future, this cannon is expected to be upgraded to a 152mm version capable of firing even more powerful rounds. As for secondary armaments, the T-14 Armata is equipped with a cord machine gun and a Pecheneg PKP or a PKTM. The most interesting part is that these turrets are remotely controlled, so the soldiers are never put at risk. Additionally, the tank can automatically detect targets and, if needed, eliminate them on its own, requiring little to no human input. It can also engage multiple targets at the same time, with thermal sights, ballistic computer, and laser rangefinders improving accuracy. It is also speculated that the T-14 Armata could be equipped with a 30mm anti-aircraft gun in the near future, which would make it even more invincible on the battlefield. In terms of defense, the T-14 Armata is equipped with a new type of steel armor that is 15% lighter than the older versions while also being much more durable. According to some sources, the new armor type is extremely resistant to extreme temperatures. Additionally, the T-14's armor has explosive reactive capabilities, making it resistant to shape charges and kinetic rounds. And this explosive reactive armor is not a separate module from the base armor, as is the case with other advanced tanks. Instead, the explosive reactive capabilities are integrated into the base armor itself in a ceramic layer. Not only that, but the T-14 is allegedly invisible to radars and thermal infrared detection systems. However, there have been speculations about that claim being false. Now, let's talk mobility. The T-14 Armata is powered by a 1,500 horsepower engine that gives it a top speed of at least 43.5 miles per hour. Overall, the T-14 Armata is among the most advanced tanks in the world. Its offensive capabilities outmatch any other competitor. And the new type of armor gives it an edge when it comes to defense, even with the base loadout. Number 1. M1A2 Abrams SE V3. The Abrams series, made by Chrysler Defense for the American military, is already well known for both its offensive and defensive superiority. But the M1A2 Abrams SEPV3 is the most cutting-edge, top-of-the-line model of the Abrams series. It packs a hefty punch with its M256 120mm smoothbore cannon, capable of firing advanced fifth-generation kinetic rounds as well as advanced multipurpose rounds. For secondary armament, it has a 12.7mm machine gun remotely controlled from inside the tank. It utilizes picture-in-picture technology to combine fields of vision and provide a better view for the operators. Additionally, it has a coaxial 7.62mm M240 machine gun for some added firepower. Thanks to the improved forward-looking infrared, the SEPV3 also gains enhanced target detection capabilities. And this tech works in all kinds of weather conditions, even in low visibility like fog. Combined with the powerful guns on board, it makes for a deadly combination. As for defense, the SEPV3 is outfitted with smoke grenade dischargers on both sides of the turret for reducing enemy visibility. Additionally, the tank has a modular armor design, allowing for the standard armor to be switched out for SLAT or reactive armor. It has also been equipped with the Trophy Active Protection System that can detect any kind of threats in a matter of seconds, allowing the crew inside to respond before an attack has even been launched. It has also been equipped with an anti-IED system, which is essential for warfare. And if we talk mobility, the SEPV3 boasts a Honeywell gas turbine engine, giving it a maximum speed of a little over 42 miles per hour. Compared to the other Abrams tanks, the SEPV3 is deadlier, more efficient, and much more durable. And that is enough to put it leagues above other tanks from around the world. So, which one of these tanks do you think is the best? Do you agree with my ranking? Let me know in the comments.